Hacienda Rivet here. Today we're making Chile Verde, a nice recipe, southwestern Tex-Mex, full of deliciousness. Here we have the pile of the ingredients we're going to be using. Check down in the notes below. You'll have the specific amounts. So stick with me and I'll show you how it's done. Separate pan, we're going to bring the bone from the pork butt and what meat's left on it to a boil. Then we're going to simmer it for about an hour until half this liquid's reduced and we get that good broth out of it. Okay, so once we've taken the bacon out, in this grease we're going to start frying up the meat in batches. We don't want to crowd them, but we want to get the meat nice and brown. And as they brown, we're going to remove them to a separate plate. Okay, so once the meat's starting to brown nicely like that, we're going to go ahead and take it out, put it in another bowl, and continue with the next batch. We're not trying to cook the meat all the way through, we just want it to get a nice brown exterior color. Now this is how we start making the Chile Verde sauce. We've got the green bell peppers, some poblanos, a jalapeno, and 3 yellow onions. And we're going to put them in racks like this under the broiler at 500 to get them nice and blackened and smoky flavor added to it. And we're going to again have to do this in batches because we've also got green onions and tomatillos to do as well. Now we've taken almost all the fat out of the cast iron skillet, and you can see all these nice crunchy brown bits, and we're going to deglaze that pan with the pork stock that we boiled the bone in, and we've saved the bone and put it off to the side. Now we're going to bring this to boil and just deglaze it nicely. Okay, now that all the vegetables are roasted, we're going to start out to make the Chile Verde sauce. And we're going to have to do it in iterations. And right now, we're just using poblanos and the jalapenos. And we're going to start grinding that up. And we're going to add a little bit of the garlics in here too. And we're going to do that for the rest of the vegetables. Alright, now we got the cast iron skillet here again. We got the deglazing juices boiling. Now we're going to add the bacon that we browned, followed by the meat. Yum! A lot of good stuff here. Followed by 1 diced bell pepper, 1 diced yellow onion, and 6 serranos. Now, I like my Chile Verde hot. You do not have to add all those serranos if you don't want to. Oh, about 2 generous cups of cilantro. Now we got here some homemade concentrated chicken broth. If you don't have homemade, no problem. You can use the regular store-bought low-fat stuff. But it's going to add a lot of good flavor in there, nutrition as well. We'll turn that down to medium. Now here's where it gets funky. Here's the Chile Verde that I made, and good golly, I hope it fits. We'll see. Now, I boiled some of the tomatillos just because we're going to need some of the liquid here also. And I didn't roast them all, so this is good. Now we're going going to mix this all nicely together. And we've got 2 tablespoons each kosher salt, Mexican oregano, ground coriander, and cumin. This stuff is smelling awesome. Here we go, 1 hour in, looking and smelling sensational. Okay, here we go. We're at the 2-hour mark. That baby's ready. Oh, let's go plate some up and see what it tastes like. And here we go, a steaming bowl full of chile verde. Deliciousness. Nice. Let's go ahead and take that bay leaf out. Forgot to tell you, we put bay leaves in there. The only thing that can improve that dish is a nice cold Mexican beer. Negra Modelo. Oh yeah. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness, rich and sumptuous. Woo, it's got some heat.